Well, good morning, everybody. How y'all doing? Pretty good here. You know, I've been thinking for a while about the push button start on the Ram Rebel. And I was thinking, what would happen if you push that button accidentally or not while you're driving down the road? And I've seen a few videos on the web about it on different models and stuff and what happens to them, but I've never seen one on the Ram Rebel. So we're going to go out this morning and we're going to do a little experiment and we're going to find out. Hopefully, when I hit that button, I don't see all the parts of the transmission on the ground behind me. But stay tuned. We'll see. All right, we are out in the Rebel. And as I said earlier, we're going to do a little test with the start-stop button. This little button here. And we're going to see what happens if you push that button. You know, accidentally it could happen while you're driving. Or let's say that you had a problem while you were driving and you needed to shut the Rebel down. I don't know, maybe the gas pedal sticks or something. Anyway, we're going to start it up. We're going to get driving. We're going to try low speed first and see what happens. Don't try this at home. Little disclaimer. All right, let's see. We're going to start it up. Okay, we are running now. You can see the stop-start button there again. So let's get driving down the driveway. Fortunately, I have a long driveway, so I can get up to, so far we're at, let's try maybe 5 miles an hour. It's tough to get 5 miles an hour. Wow. Okay, we're moving at 5 miles an hour. Feels like we're crawling. We're going to push the button. Here we go. The message I get is, and I don't know if you can see that up here, the message I get is vehicle not in park. So now we're going to hold it in and see what happens. All right, if you hold it in for, looks like about 3 seconds or so, the Rebel turns off. And of course, we've lost all the power steering and brakes and everything else. And it's telling us to shift to park to start. It actually shifted by itself. I didn't even have to do anything. It shifted to park once the vehicle came to a complete stop. So now we're going to restart. Okay, we've done a restart. And we're going to shift to drive. And everything seems to be fine now. Interesting. So the Rebel with its shift knob will automatically shift to park once the Rebel stops so that you can reshift. All right, let's gonna get out here into some higher speed area. No traffic, hopefully. Once the traffic clears here, we have a vehicle coming at us. We're going to try it again at 50 miles an hour. All right, we are at let's see, we are at 50. Now I'm gonna push the button. It says vehicle not in park. Okay. Now I'm going to hold the button. And the Rebel has shut off. So apparently no matter what speed you're at, if you push that button, it's going to shut off. Now it tells us to shift to park to start. So we're stopping, obviously. Let's press brake and push to start. And it is now shifting back to park. It says shifter autocorrect active. So it has shifted to park by itself. Now I'm going to restart. And then I have to shift back to drive. And everything is normal once again. You know what I find quite interesting You know, everything today is drive-by-wire, right? This is no exception. The shift knob on the vehicle, which probably was a given, I guess, is obviously drive-by-wire because the knob itself does not move when it automatically shifts back to park. It's just an electronic command, if you will, to put the Rebel back in park so that you can then start once you come to a stop if you're rolling when you turn the vehicle off. Anyway, I thought that would be a pretty interesting test. I've never done that before. Obviously, if you had a key and you had some sort of an emergency or whatever, you would just turn the vehicle off and coast to a stop and fix whatever the problem was. But I've never tried it with a push button start. Hopefully you guys found that interesting. I certainly did. It was a first for me. I've never done that before. As usual, please click subscribe if you haven't before. Maybe hit that like button once in a while. And we'll see you next time on the web. Have a good day. Bye.